Why'd you go live? Kitty, you're not going in. Yeah, I'll catch you in a sec. That's not very good. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Stupid live video. Okay. Why are you doing this live? Kitty. Their nest is down here on the ground. Okay, I guess I gotta tell the story. You started the live video. Did I? Wasn't gonna make any more videos. It's a bullshit hobby. Bullshit hobby. Anyway, the wasps have had some trauma. Yesterday morning, their nest was invaded by ants. Papa! The reason the nest is on the ground is because I knocked it down. The wasps would not come back to the nest last night because it was overran by ants. I mean, those little ants. Golly. Nothing here to tell. This is just a live thing. No, you're not going inside, okay? You've been inside, you had breakfast. All you're gonna do is make people like walk you around inside the house. You're gonna meow over here, meow over there. Come here, I'll pet you right now, right here, on the outside. It can happen. Hey, you're a good boy. Well, this life thing ain't gonna work out. Hi, red-faced fly. How you doing? Red-faced fly. How you doing, red-faced fly? Looking good. Looking real good. So anyway. Part of this. Don't do it. It's already on. So anyway. I came out yesterday and the wasp nest was overrun by ants. The ants had been... I'm going to face to the east. Kitty, I need you to just chill for a second. Hang on. I'm going to pet the kitty. Hi, Wasper. There's one of them. Nope, this is a mud dauber. Shit. Okay, we're facing to the east. There's nothing that's going to happen over there on their wasp nest side. Oh, okay, look. Face the east. Pray for joy, happiness, confidence, and peace. Joy, happiness, confidence, and peace. Joy, happiness, confidence, and peace. Joy is in the spiritual world. Happiness would be here. Can't remember the whole confidence is what it sounds like. Peace sounds like, I don't know. I've been listening to the Navajo teachings of the Diné, which is some people, according to this guy's videos, translate as the people, but really it means people that came from the sky down to the earth. All the five-finger beings, all of us are the Diné. I'm not making comments about the literal translations, but so fucking off the subject. Kitty? Hi, Kitty. You're really distracting me. You're not going inside. You hear me? You hear me? All you do is wake up people. You walk around and yell. You walk around and yell. You're meowing because it works, aren't you? Aren't you? Aren't you? Because it works. It works. That's the reason cats meow. We taught them to. You know, cats don't meow to other cats. Cats are really very interesting creatures. The reason we call it, I call him Kitty Dog, nobody else does. He didn't really have a name. But he hangs around with the dogs and, you know, like goes on walks like a dog. So I call him, he's an honorary dog. But it's really not, you know, it's not for me to call him an honorary dog because that's the power of the dogs. So I shouldn't be speaking for the dogs. Anyway, I came out yesterday. The nest was overrun by ants. I ignored it all day long. The wasps would come in and look at it and just fly away. I was waiting to see. I figured it's a circle of life, and I was waiting to see what would happen. You know, would they eject the ants? You know. But all day long, I saw them. You know, they kind of show up, look at it. They wouldn't even land, and just go away. So what happens is they go out in the morning when they got older. So they would go out in the morning and they go hunting. I'm guessing they go out and they forage. They do whatever they do, and then they come back when they want to rest or it gets too hot, or overnight, where they got, you know, babies to feed. There did appear to be one baby. This is off the subject. Anyway. Well, the ants just kept coming and kept coming, and I was getting pissed off at the ants, and I was thinking about just playing God here. And I did try to wipe out an ant path. That was just not enough. I blew on the nest, and the ants freaked out, but they went back because the nest was full of food, of course. Talk about it. I couldn't tell what they were eating. When I knocked down the nest, I saw what they were getting in there and trying to pull out. And I couldn't tell. I don't think it was another wasp baby. I think it might have been food stores. It looked like a caterpillar or grasshopper chewed up, which is what when Jerry was feeding the first nest, that's what she was bringing back. It looked like like the body of a grasshopper is probably what it was, and she had chewed it up into this pulp. So anyway, you know, I knew the ants were on here. They probably collect water, see, because in the morning, you know, there's condensation or whatever, and I saw them in this crack, running in this crack back here, back and forth, but they weren't, you know, like I said, I wasn't going to necessarily play God, but anyway, I figured the wasps were doing something to protect the whatever. I don't think so. I think they were out hunting. The ants found the nest, and they said, holy shit, and they got on it. And they were in there. The cells of the nest were just completely packed. You're like, why didn't you take pictures? Because I decided I wasn't taking any more pictures. I haven't taken any pictures in quite a while. So anyway, to make a long story short, I came out this morning. Just looked down here at the mess, because I knocked down the nest. They weren't coming back. Figured I wasn't going to sit there and watch the ants disassemble the nest right in front of me in the spot. So I knocked it down. It's down here on the ground. You saw where it is. And you know, and the ants went to work on it down there, and they're not up here anymore. So they were definitely on a mission to get that nest. I obviously didn't spray any poison or anything. So anyway, I come out this morning at about like 6:30. I walked around, you know, just looking around, just taking a walk, and did some work, some actual work. I've spent a week intentionally not doing any work. It's been horrifying, but you wouldn't know the difference though, because it's not like it makes any money. And unfortunately, making the money is what has to be done. I'm not complaining about that. That's just really the way life is. So, unfortunately, I've got a one-track mind. So I'm either investing in the future or not. Just need to switch my one-track mind a little faster. I think. God. Kitty. What? No, I'm not. You need to come up with a happier meow, okay? It's been shown that the cat's meow is a little bit like a infant's cry. It gets under a human skin in a way that if you haven't had kids, you might not understand. Your own kid's cry is different than someone else's, and that's really weird. However, what I noticed is, I mean, I liked kids, and I had cousins and stuff, and I liked, I'm really childlike anyway, but until we had our own kids, all of a sudden, then I saw children, and you become protective over all children for some reason. I did. It was weird. Where's your mama? Because I guess probably because you imagine your own kids, like wandering around a grocery store alone. Anyway, this is off the subject. I came out this morning, and there are 5 wasps now. I didn't make a video about the 5th, but all 5 were right here, and the oldest one was right on the spot, touching her butt to the web spot. I think she was sticking down chemicals, deciding they're going to rebuild the nest. I was so fucking thrilled, but they've all run off since I've come out. This new generation, I mean, they like me, but they tolerate me, but they're not like Jerry. In fact, one, I followed her. I saw one came back and checked the nest last night. This is before I decided to tear it down. She just looked at it, like kind of flew around, thought about landing, and then just flew back over here. Really slow. They kind of fly slow because they're young, I think. And but it seemed like she just kind of moped over here into the grass, and was landing. She was just sitting right here. I saw her, fly down here, and I thought, oh, that's weird. So I looked at the nest for a little while. Hi, my dauber. And came over here and was talking to her. I don't know her name. I couldn't tell which one she was. And she wasn't the new queen. And she looked at me for a second, and I was doing, I like to make, if you make like little, they like that. And she just flew off. And she flew off and she moved to somewhere down here. She was probably not wanting to talk about nests and shit with me, because, Okay. Anyway, we've got some more wasp drama in here. These are red wasps. Hi. Hey, mud dauber. That's a mud dauber. I've noticed, and I know this sounds crazy, that the more you talk to different species of insects, the more they tolerate you. And I swear it's these aren't the same insects. I mean, maybe it's the same mud dauber. Hi, mud dauber. Because they come and they check along I talk to them. Anyway. Their nest got knocked down because we moved this. This was mowed last week, Father's Day, which is my birthday. This got mowed. And Greg started, so he moved this stuff over there, and he mowed in here, and then I mowed out, and I moved the igloo back. And there were wasps flying around. I just figured they were just flying around, if they liked the thing or whatever. I didn't even think about a big nest in there. Pulled it all the way back, and then later that day I saw that they were all messed up because their nest is now down, face down. And I've started to reach in there and fix it a couple of times, and then thought, whoa, baby, that's probably not, they probably would not understand or appreciate that. And every time I come by and express some concern, because red wasps are not real thrilled about me. They're real iffy. It's taken a while to make a relationship with red wasps. Oh, kitty dog's gonna. There's the queen on top. You can see she's got different faces. Hey, don't use your tail. Whoa, back up. You're gonna get us stung. What are you doing? There's a wasp nest right on the inside of your tail. You're a good boy. You're like, why are you paying attention to those wasps? I got fur. I'm cute. I'm cute. I'm an official dog. I've been named a dog. Hi, waspers. See, that wasp is, look, right there is trying to figure out what the tapping's about, maybe. Anyway. Minutes. So yeah, there are clouds. I haven't taken any cloud pictures. I'm gonna let the clouds go. They're nice. I like seeing them. I look at them. I watch them change. But not necessarily enough where I'm watching my own videos. So anyway, I was really excited. I came out, all 5 were there. They're kind of like in a pattern, and one was facing forward, and it's like they came back and slept there overnight, and now they've taken off to decide what they're going to do. I wasn't worried about the wasps. I mean, they're grown up. They have a plan for this, because nests get knocked down all the time in nature. So, you know why smoke works on bees, and it probably works on all animals, is when they've evolved, have instincts to get the fuck away from smoke, to huddle up and go back to the nest, I guess, with bees, and decide what they're going to do. Because in the case of a forest fire, you got to bug out, right? You got to bug out before the fire gets there. So I don't hate the ants. I didn't intentionally kill any ants. It's stupid, but I swear, I swear this is true. I'll never be able to prove it, but the better you treat animals, and probably the world, the better the world and animals treat you. It's weird. It doesn't matter whether I'm changing or they're changing. My world changes just because I think it does, probably.